Hey Capricorn besties, and welcome to my channel, Blushing69 Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Capricorn, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Capricorn, if it does resonate with you in any sort of way, any type of way, and or comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Capricorn, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. In Capricorn, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Capricorn, this is your finance reading. Let's go ahead and get started. So what's happening now? What is happening now? What's happening now with Capricorn's finance and spirit? Let's get another one. Master. Yeah, there's something that spirit needs you to master, Capricorn. Master your job. Master a way of selling. Master something. Sagittarius wasn't in my spirit. Sorry, Lachey. I got them tomorrow, but I was going to do it, but then Capricorn kept popping up in my head. So then I would have went with the Capricorn. Sorry. Come on, because I feel like Spirit's like when you master this is going to be the mornings. This is going to be where the money come from. You need to work more on your craft. Yes. Work more on your craft. You have an opportunity to make more. You can't cut no corner. Spirit say you can't cut corners, and you got to move a little quicker. Okay. Tomorrow. Yes, you can't cut no corners. So you may have been cutting a little bit of corners, Capricorn, somehow, some way, trying to find an easier way to do it. But Saturn don't play with y'all. You gotta do the hard work. Okay, you gotta do the hard work in order to be rewarded. And what I'm getting here is you have to master your craft, and you can't afford to cut corners. Spirit will backtrack you. You may be holding on to an opportunity, Capricorn. Hold on. You're holding on to a certain way of doing things. Spirit said, find another way to do it. Find another way to get it done. Don't cut corners. Find another way to get it done. So meaning you're doing it A and you're doing it B's way. Okay? A's way, B's way. When you're doing it A's way, you're either fully doing it or not at all. You can't cut corners with the A's way. You're doing B's way or not at all, but you can't cut corners with B's way. Okay, there's an opportunity here, but I feel like Spirit is saying you can't cut corners. You have to do it all or nothing. If you want to progress and you want to make more, because there's an opportunity to make more, you cannot afford to cut corners. Pick a direction, pick a way of doing it and follow through. Pick a way of doing it and follow through. Because I feel like somewhere along the lines, you may be trying to find an easier way to do it instead of saying no. Trying to do it the easy way, you're cutting corners. Okay, let's see what's occurring this week. Answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opportunity with job security. You might feel a little stressed this week, but don't be Capricorn, because I feel like Spirit's going to pull through for you. Okay? It's like they're saying, don't I always. They're going to pull through for you. They don't want you skipping a step, though. I heard do it the way you've been taught. Do it the way you've been doing it. Fuck. That card went to. One. Give me you. But where did that card go to? Oh, my bones cracking. If it's not working for you, find another way to do it. Do not cut corners. Spirit is saying you're going to lose out on money if you cut corners. Find another way to do it. Okay? You don't have to work extremely hard. The answers will come to you. But you cannot, once again, afford to cut corners. Find another way to do it. Find what works for you. I feel like this week, when it comes to work, you need to be working on finding a way that works best for you, that you can simply build consistency, go in that direction consistently. Take advantage of this week. So you might find yourself having some downtime this week. Not saying you ain't gonna make the money, but you may find yourself having some downtime this week, and Spirit is saying take your time, use this time wisely to find what works for you. So you may not see necessarily a lot of money come in this week. Not saying you're not going to make any, but you may not see a lot coming in this week, because Spirit is saying, I want you to work on your craft, work on what works for you, what direction is best for you to go in. How would this occur? Oh, what would this look like? Yeah, you got shadow work here. All right, you might be a little stressed this week. Money might seem a little slow. Okay, like I said, not that you're not going to make any money, but money may seem a little slow this week. But once again, I'm telling you, it's because Spirit wants your focus on working on your craft, building something. You have to build something this week. Yeah, simple as that. But you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded, but that's only after you have fulfilled what Spirit needs you to fulfill, what they just told you to do. They're going to give you the answers on how to do it. If you pay attention and you listen clearly, you're going to know exactly what to do. So when you stop in that moment, you be like, Spirit, what direction do you want me to go in? You're going to sense the direction that you need to go in. Spirit, what exactly do you want me to do? You're going to know what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit is saying, if you tune in, you pay attention, you'll get it. You'll get the answers. The money will come. Spirit's not withholding from you. They just need you to find a better way of doing things, because you have to move a little quicker in order to get the reward, in order to get the finances that you're looking for. You got to pick things up, Capricorn. This is not a week to mope around. Okay. Don't get tired all of a sudden. You're almost there. You can't afford to get tired. You're almost there. This is like that little picture where you see the man caving at the wall in the mines, trying to get to the jewels, and he gives up at the last second. This is that week for you. You can't afford to give up. Either way, what type of help may you receive this week? I feel like after the work has been put in, yeah, Spirit's gonna bless you. Okay, it's gonna be well worth the time that you put in, the time and energy that you put in. Spirit really will bless you with the finances that you're looking forward to, the finances that you need. You will come out on top. Spirit said, don't do anything that you don't really like. However, give me a sec. You need to make a decision and make it fast. You need to keep up with the pace that you need to be at. You'll know the pace, okay? You'll know it. Keep up with the pace, but don't do anything you don't really like. Don't do anything you don't really enjoy. So Spirit is saying, as soon as you figure out, I don't really enjoy this, you need to change it up. You need to find another direction, another way of doing it. You will heavily be rewarded, but you're going to have to put in that work. Spirit doesn't want you juggling between, well, let me do it this way and let me do it this way. Pick one. Because in the end of picking that one, Spirit is saying by the end of the week, you shall receive. And if it's not necessarily this week, take it when the motherfucker resonate. Because you might go into next week. Spirit's trying to free you from a situation, free you from something that has been burdensome. But they can't free you if you're not doing what needs to be done. They can't do the work for you. They can only tell you, they can't do the work for you. So, what does Spirit need you to be working? What does Spirit need you to be working on, and why? So I'm telling you, guided by Spirit, they're gonna give it to you. They're gonna walk you through it, but you got to be the one to do it. And if you're not really trying, or you feel like you're trying, try a little bit harder, just a little bit. Come on. Spirit doesn't want you depending on anyone. See, the reason why they have you doing what they said in this motherfucker reading is they don't want you depending on anyone. You might be a little close to getting to where you might have to depend on someone. Spirit doesn't want you seeking out help or favors. They need you to learn it. And it's not that you can't ever receive help, but for what's coming to you, they need you to be the only one that gets the cookies out the cookie jar, that gets this money, not the fact that you have to share it because you didn't know what you were doing. What I get is whatever this big thing is, if you're not careful and you don't pick a direction, you will be sharing part of that money with somebody. Who that person is, I don't fucking know. Y'all different. But you will be sharing that money with somebody. So that blessing that had your name on it is about to now be for you and Bobby. So Whatever you do not know, go back to the drawing board. Whatever you haven't quite figured out, go back to the drawing board. Spirit is saying receive the help now, not when you need it. Receive it now. You know what you do not know. You know what you need a little help on. Go back to the drawing board and start getting that. Receive it now, because what's coming your way is going to be big, but you will have to split it. You will have to share it. Okay? If you're not careful. You don't have to, but you will if you're not careful. So, what's Spirit's message for you? You know who Bobby is. You want to be the only one sitting at the table, and that's the way Spirit wants it too. But you got to make it to be that way. This going to feed your family. This going to feed you. Feed your family. Shit, somebody. So I feel like you're soon coming into leveling up. So you might find yourself going into a higher position. You're going to be successful. You may find yourself going into a higher position, Capricorn. Being celebrated. You want to be celebrated, because I feel like this is going to get you noticed. This is going to get you attention, and it's going to give you more offers on the table. But this is why Spirit is saying they want you to be the only one doing it. Go back and listen to this reading and do what they said in this motherfucker reading, because they want you to be the only one doing it, so you could be the only one to gain this attention, to gain this notice. You're going to be one to look out for. Yeah. Because if you're not careful, you'll be struggling to try to get noticed. This is going to give you a one-up on everyone around you. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much our reading. Bye, y'all.